Every time they need, I put 4 million, so I'm rocking. I fuck with them all, yeah.
Straight up, this might be Yeat's best hype song. Straight up.
Yeah, man, fucking with us, so fucking more.
Nah, this the one right here. That bitch sound better slow than it do. What's it called? That bitch is crazy. Hey man, I gotta say this right here, man. Look, that Yeat. Look, I will say, I will stand on business and say what I said, man. This is literally the weakest album, in my opinion, I've heard from Yeat, and I've heard now what 5 albums now. I will definitely say that this one was the weakest, but this one also had my favorite track ever from Yeat. Like, I do feel like that Afterlife, that track right there, mixed, however you want to talk about it. I mean, Life Party, however you want to talk about it, mixed. Just the energy in the track, the boom, boom, boom. Like, I just felt like that was a complete track. There's a lot of tracks on here that sounded very similar. And that's the one thing I can't really get with when it comes to a long album, especially like from Yeat. Like, you know, again, you like what you like. I'm not mad about it. I understand what the current events are. I understand what the current aura is of music. I get it. I'm definitely hip to it as I'm getting older. But sometimes it's very unbearable, man. Like, I just can't really get through some of these tracks when they sound similar. Like, a lot of these tracks sounded so similar that I felt like even that they were 2 minutes long, it felt like it was literally like 5 minutes, 6 minutes long tracks. And that's something I really can't get with, man. That's where I just hit the skip button. Surprisingly, though, I took about 8 tracks from this album and put them on my playlist. Orchestrate, obviously, Life Party. Fate was really good as well. You know, Eliminate, Line for Five Fun, New High featuring Don Toliver. And again, a lot of those tracks aren't really that good, but I like certain parts of the tracks. Like, I like New High. I love the hook on that track. Donnie, I felt like, you know, again, you guys said it at the beginning of the track. I felt like Yeat and Don, it's kind of a letdown of a combo. I felt like they could do way better. Or they're just too big of an artist for not to my, well, I wouldn't even say that. Some artists just don't mesh. You know, I feel like this is one of those things that just doesn't mesh. Whenever Yeat and Donnie have gotten on a collab together, I'm really not excited for. And you guys know I'm a heavy Donnie fan. So I just felt like, man, this album was just all over the place. The Kodak track plaque was really cool. I like Kodak. You guys talking about some evil Yeat, man. I felt like I said, evil Yeat on this album was about as evil as Lucifer, the actor on Lucifer. That's how evil Yeat was. You know, if you guys want to call that evil or whatever you want to call it. But I just felt like this album just really didn't do too much for me until the end. You know, I felt like it started off very weak as well. Too much similarities in the tracks. I don't know, man. I mean, he brought the belt out, which I do appreciate. Again, I say that you guys bullied him into the belt from what he did in 2093. You guys say y'all didn't really like that, and he lost a lot of his aura. So I kind of felt like you guys forced his hand. Another thing, too, I didn't really like. I felt like, this is my opinion, too, that, you know, when we were listening to the end of 2093 Deluxe, I felt like there was a lot of tracks on there that didn't sound like that album theme, and that you guys kind of forced his hand to kind of go back to this style with the shiesty and shit. Again, though, it was great that he did that 2093. It was a great mix-up in his discography. And then now we get into this track, this album right here, back to, you know, the Afterlife, Lifestyle, For Life, all the lives, you know. And I just feel like this is that type of album, but it didn't have that soul and that energy that I was, you know, used to from previous Yeat albums. You know, that could be maybe because of lack of Binks, who knows? But I don't know. That Life of Party is probably my favorite Yeat track, hands down, top 3. Top 5 at least. Top 3, top 5. That one, between that one and If We Being Real on 2093. And then obviously Out the Way is just, you know.
When you switch to
Out the Way is just another one. That's from Life. I feel like I said, Yeat always has one track from each album that bangs. And so that's why I can't be mad at him. Again, and that bell, again, and whenever he learns to master that shit, whoever his producer is, he need to give them the bell file and put the bell in each track and implement it in somehow, some way in his music, because the bell and Yeat go together like Kobe and Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That really is Kobe Shaq level shit. Yeat and the bell. So that's just how I feel about that, man. Get in the comments below what you think. Don't forget to follow me over here. If you don't watch the full video, it is on Patreon. I might upload, you know. Nah, I'm not even gonna give y'all a like goal. If the video get enough likes, I'll put it on YouTube. But other than that, you guys probably won't watch it anyway. I was definitely lackadaisical on a lot of those tracks. But I will say that afterlife, that was that shit. So yeah. Get in the comments below. What you think? Till next time we are. Peace.